Okay, today what we're going to start with is admiring my brand new Hollywood makeup mirror. I have washed and exfoliated, and now I'm going to use this serum. It's the Anew, A-N-E-W, Avon Power Serum. I'm going to use it in my trouble spots that I know are safe. I have had some bad experience with skincare products lately. Really bad. I started using various moisturizing products for the under eye and upper eye area and had some traumatic results. I don't know which product or products did it, but what they did is they took this skin under my eyes that's not tight, but it's not baggy and loose. The skin under my eyes, because of these eye creams, became loose and had a fold under each eye about here that was like flapping in the wind and had crinkly wrinkles and just, oh, it was horrible. And there was no way to disguise it with makeup. So what I did for a solid 7 days, I didn't put anything on my face except coconut oil, pure coconut oil. And I would put it on and let it soak in. It takes a long time to soak in. But I did that for 7 days and got my under eye area almost normal. Almost. But what really got it normal, I'll tell you the things I used that I don't know which one did this. This one is what I think did it. It's called Retselini, R-E-T-S-E-L-I-N-E-Y, Advanced Firming and Lifting Eyelid Cream. I bought it for the upper eyelids, but the first time I used it on my upper eyelids, I thought it was too heavy. So I decided to use it only under my eye. And that's when I had the sagging, crinkly, awful thing happen under my eyes. I think it was this. The only other thing that was new that I used was this Ultra Lift Olive. And it arrived right after this. And I decided it was light enough to use on my upper eyelid. I did not use it on my lower eyelid. Except maybe once. I used it and have been using it around the lip area. And it seems to do pretty good around the lip area. But I don't recommend that you use either one of these things for your eye area. I don't know. I think it was Retselini that did the problem. But what I decided to do when that happened is to go back to my Old Faithful that I had been using for years and that was working just fine. I'm always looking for something new and different and better, but I won't do that again. I am sticking with Avon, and actually the decision of sticking with Avon because I know I can trust Avon is what caused me to decide to become an Avon representative. This Anew eye cream, it's Anew Ultimate. The top part has this nice creamy light gel that you put on your upper eyelids, and then your lower eyelid cream is in the bottom. This has been very faithfully good for me, and that is what I'm going to continue using. I'm going to give this Power Serum another second or two. The Power Serum has soaked in, so now we're going to do the next step, which is eye cream, using your ring finger because it applies less force. Put this on your whole upper eyelid. The part above the crease is the part that generally tends to wrinkle and sag, and on me it is this particular eye and not the other one. But I'm not going to neglect the good child. I will give the one that is not sagging now the same good treatment. That's in the top section. Bottom section is the under eye cream. And where you put the Power Serum, make sure you put the moisturizer, because the Power Serum is going to make it work even harder. I have not seen anywhere where it said specifically to put the Power Serum under the eye or not put it under the eye, so I'm not putting it under the eye. But the moisturizer definitely goes under the eye. I am going to continue to research that question, even if I have to call or email Avon directly, because if I can put the Power Serum under the eye, I would like to do that, because that's where I have the damage from the things I tried. So we're done with the eyes. Next thing is your day cream. Now I have a few different types here. I have, that's an eye lift. I have a new Ultimate Day Cream, and I have a new Reversalist. I'm almost out of the Reversalist, and I am going to focus on the Ultimate line for right now. I have found it's better to use items from the same company, from the same line together if you can. So I am going to just dab this on. You may have noticed my problem areas are around the mouth, the under eyes, this upper eye, and frowny lines here, and of course the neck. We all got the neck. I didn't have any lines in my neck until I was over 50. I don't know what was up with that. I think part of it was I didn't have any excess weight, and I do now. Pay special attention to the places where I put the serum so it will soak in. I always put moisturizer on my forehead, although it has never seemed to matter. I've had these lines on my forehead since I was 12, and nothing actually seems to help them. I am kind of getting to the bottom of the barrel on this too. And then the neck. Always do the neck. And do the neck up into the jowl line. I have ordered a product that is supposed to help tighten around that area, and that will be added to my routine. This cream feels so light and so good. You can just feel it soaking right into your skin. It's nice and smooth and good. Don't want heavy creams anywhere on your face. I don't actually have any wrinkly lines in this part of my face, knock on wood, so I tend to neglect that area, but I'm going to do better. So, I think I am all moisturized. They say to give your moisturizer 1 to 10 minutes to soak in before you put your foundation on. So, I'm going to run and get a drink of water. And by the time I get back, it'll be time to put the makeup on. Now for our next step, I'm going to put all these moisturizers and creams away. I need to just do away with those two. I have a really hard time getting rid of things. I don't know why I hang on to them. But what we're going to do next is the mineral foundation. Now, I am not good at this. I have not perfected the method. I just got this a few days ago, and I've tried it once. It's the Mineral Avon True Color Powder Foundation in light beige. I did find, I think, that the light beige is too dark for me, so I've ordered an ivory to mix with it. Big problem. Finding the right color foundation has always been a big problem for me. So, my understanding is you tap it with your brush and then take off the excess and just put it around, tap off the excess. I don't really find that this is as easy for me as the liquid because I'm used to the liquid, but I'm trying new things. I may just go back to the liquid. We'll see. I may just get better at this. It's always easier to do what you've always done, but to get a better result, you have to try something different. And I am going to try something different. I'm going to use a different brush to do my under eyes, because that's the place where I find that I really need the most coverage. And it's also the weakest part of my skin, so you have to be really careful with it. And a little up here, because I don't like to do eyeshadow up high anymore, because the more you put up high, the more it brings you down. So, let's see how it looks in the 8x magnifying mirror. Not bad. I see one little spot. Right in the corner of my eye that I missed. So I think that's pretty good. I don't look like somebody else. That's one thing about makeup. It's kind of hard to make yourself look like somebody else, unless you're going to put on an awful lot of makeup. And then you can't move your face. Now this blush is also Avon. I've had it for a few months. And it's called Warm Flush. Take a different brush for that. I have very prominent cheekbones, so it's easy for me to tell where my blush should go. But if you don't, you can do that. And I like to take it up a little bit. I don't want just round cheeks. That might be a little more color than I want, so I'll blend it in a little with my foundation brush. Just kind of have a little glow. Just a little whoosh up here, a little whoosh under here. And sometimes I put a little up here. But obviously, as you can see, it's not as bright as other places. Now my next big important thing is mascara. It's always mascara. For me, mascara is the one beauty product I could never, ever, ever go without, because I have blonde eyelashes. I've always been envious of people who have darker skin, so they don't need a tan, don't usually even need makeup, and they have dark eyelashes and eyebrows. So if you're a dark beauty, be proud. Us pale faces are really jealous. Now, I have grown my bangs back out, thank God. I cut them off too short not too long ago. And I like it when my bangs brush over my eyebrows, so I don't really have to do eyebrows. But I would like to find my eyeshadow. I'll just use this one. This is also Avon. It's a very basic color kit. It's True Color in Mocha Latte. It's browns. The top highlight part is, it's a whitish brown, and I might put a dab of that right in the arch of my eyebrow, which, like I said, my eyebrows aren't really going to show. But then you take the dark color. Well, don't skip that step, because this step is important to have. It is important to have an eyelid primer. Eyelid primer is something I have never used until just lately. But I was also discouraged when whatever eyeshadow I put on was gone by lunchtime. So, to solve that problem, and this will work with foundation and powder over it too, but primer works better. If you don't have primer, put foundation and then a light dusting of powder. Anywhere you want eyeshadow to go, put the eyelid primer. In my case, I'm putting it just under the brow bone and all across the lid. The more products you put on your face, the more likely it is to wrinkle and crinkle, so be careful. And then we'll do the other eye. I'm never as good with my left hand. And just give that a few seconds to dry. It doesn't take long. While that's drying, I'll find a trusty lip pencil. It's another dilemma I have, trying to find the right colors in lip pencils and lipstick. Just outline the natural shape of your lip. It's one of my technical difficulties. My camera cuts off after 10 minutes. So, I was saying, you outline the natural shape of your lip and then fill in the whole lip. What that will do is if your lipstick comes off like you're eating, the color will usually stay on from the lip pencil. Now this color is Peony Pink. It's an Avon True Color Nourishing Lipstick, so it nourishes your lips while you're wearing it. And I will tell you, the color chart in the Avon books are very off. This color in the Avon book looks like a shiny, pale, pale pink, but it's not. It's actually very close to what my natural lip color should be, and it's the lipstick that Avon sent me in my starter kit, and I like it. It took a whole lot of work to find out what the color was because it's so teeny tiny. My husband nor I could see what the color was. And I finally got it in the right light so that I could just barely see it. Peony Pink. It's a nice, natural looking lip color, if that's what you're looking for. If you're looking for drama, Peony Pink is not your color. But if you're looking for something that looks like it ought to be on lips, then it's a good color. Okay, so of course my eyeshadow primer has dried, and I am going to take the darkest color, because that's how I roll, and I'm going to put it in the corner of my eye. Okay, it's crazy. I was right in the middle of that, and my battery died on my camera, so I'm having all kinds of technical difficulties today. But what I'm doing is I'm starting my eyeshadow, starting with the inner corner, the darkest part. I always do that because I have very pale eyes, and I want to show where they start. So then the dark in the upper crease, just along the brow bone. And then the other side. Now you may be able to do this perfectly straight the first time, but I never can. So then I do the old-fashioned rub it out. And with the help of my 8 times magnifying makeup mirror, I can see that this corner is kind of jagged due to my less than supple skin. And I want this side to match. So that's the darkest color. Then I'm going to take the slightly shimmery medium color here, and I'm going to put it on the eyelid. see that I have developed a bit of shine with all this time that has passed. So I'm going to do a light dusting of face powder. And I need to do the inner corner of my eye. Don't know why, I just do. I think it lightens it up and I put too much. It lightens it up and it keeps it from being so shiny in that corner. So that's that. Of course I need more mascara. There's no such thing, in my opinion. I don't know if you can see this or not. There's no such thing, in my opinion, as too much mascara. Well, there was one instance, Tammy Faye Baker, but she also had the false eyelashes, which I'm not cutting anybody down for using those things. I've tried the eyelash extensions one time, and the person who put them on didn't do a very good job, and they were extremely aggravating. So I let them go. But I would consider doing that again. So that is a basic daytime makeup routine. Carry your lipstick with you. And that's it. And this was Avon. And I like it. And I trust it. And it's healthy. And it's reasonably priced. So have a great day. Keep shining.